minute. Who are you?
Hello great people, Andy here once again, Manjay Media, and we're back this time. I hope you can guess what I've come to do today. And basically for the Linux community, it has been a funny week, I can say, or a busy week rather. And we've seen recently Linus on his channel. He's a very famous guy and he has a very famous YouTube channel, and he decided to go on a day's challenge to just test Linux, to do different activities. And just on the first day itself, this video, it got a lot of viewership, as you can see, and it has started a lot of comments in the Linux community, and even entirely across all platforms. And we've seen many people come. Some people have come with positive comments, others with negative comments, and I think it's a good thing because it's reviving the Linux development, and everyone is just like about it. It has become a topic of discussion, and I'm happy for that at least. And so I'm not gonna do a typical review video or a reaction video, but I just want to like use this chance and let's highlight a few things that we can take home from this video. And I've gathered some few reactions also. You can see popular YouTubers have also done this, and much more, and individually people have also reacted to this. And I believe it's high time we focus on Linux as daily driver for many people, because you can see people are gaining interest, and Linux is becoming bigger and bigger each day. So let's get started. And first, I'll go through the key moments in the video. I don't want to play the video because of obvious reasons, copyright ban and such stuff. So to be sincere, the rants, the compliments and the ridicules, they have been more than overwhelming. And after that video, you could see everyone reacting to it in a different way, including top YouTubers and individual users. But the highlight of the video, we'll get into that soon. But let's just go through the video. If you have not watched it, I believe I leave a link in the description so that you can be able to watch it and before coming to understand what I'm talking about. But it's a great watch. Go and watch it first. So in this video, the first thing we have, like as I told you, he's trying to make a challenge for himself to test if Linux can be his daily driver instead of Windows. And so go watch it and you'll get the concept. And so the first thing he goes to is choosing a distro. Okay, I must mention that the first task at hand was to like get a distro and set it up for gaming, just that, to play games with sound. That was the first day's challenge. And so he went on and typically, as everyone could do, he went to Google and searched, and oh my god, it's just like trash. All the conclusion was like he could not find anything to help him in making the decision. But according to other sources and friends and everything, he finally decided to choose Pop OS to go with it, to test it. And his counterpart was going to use Linux Mint. I'm not gonna talk so much about Linux Mint because for that it worked pretty well. If you can go and watch in the video at this point, it worked very well, and he was able to set up Steam to work for him. But then for Linus, that was where the challenge came in. And everything went on well until it came to the time of he booted up Pop OS quite well with few or little problems, until it came to the time of installing Steam. And yeah, that's where the meat is for this video. So if we can just try and see what happened at that point. Alright, so as you can see right now, let me just skip that point. Okay, yes, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where the massacre happens. So we are headed and directed to a prompt where when he's installing Steam, there's a large chunk of text. You can see, for those familiar with Linux, you know the way the terminal can be verbose sometimes. And without reading this, he went on to type yes, do as I say. And what this was gonna do, it was gonna install the core components and the initial components, for example the Xorg and the pop desktop and everything that could actually give him the GUI. And so he went and screwed all that, and this messed up the entire install. And if you continue watching the video, you'll find that it completely screwed up his computer and he was not able to do anything else. You can see at this point, screwed up the computer, screwed up the GUI, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It made him to move from Pop OS and try Manjaro, of which it worked quite well, and I'm not going to go into that. You can as well go and watch the video and see how everything transpired. But then my focus was just like to review and see, because as I've said, we have seen so many people coming forward, and some bashing Linux users, being the know-it-all guys, and some saying like this is a user he overlooked the instructions, he would have read it and maybe the outcome will be different. And also Linus on his side, he accepted and said maybe he would have done better, but all that we leave it to chance right now. And the important thing is just to like as we mentioned, Linux is gaining a lot of fanship around the world, and many people are moving to Linux, and it's just high time that Linux developers come together, I think, and make something out of it that is usable to at least the non-tech geek. And for example, when the Reddit forum for System 76, people were coming and I think defending System 76, saying that the prompt was well laid out and it could give a proper warning to anybody before going on and typing yes, do as I say. And still others came forward and said the first impressions in the UI and the UX matter a lot, and so they were like, just to install Steam, it's not necessary to like scrap off all the other components. Whether or not you are a tech geek or a noob, it just doesn't matter. And so also it has been a matter of contention, and people have been talking about how those instructions are like are written in a techno speak lingo, like they just require that system admin, that Linux system admin, or 15 years experienced Linux user to understand what is going on, what to know what is Xorg, what is pop session, and all those. And they were saying like you never find such things in Windows or Mac, and so that is what is still keeping people on the other side. What if Linux could have made a clear system that is just usable at least to the average user, and leave all the other advanced components to the know-it-alls and to the Linux enthusiasts? I think we would have a lot of people, and Linux will gather a lot of following, right, more than it's doing right now. I'm not saying it's bad off, because yeah, it's doing quite well, but it will just speed up the process of making people consider Linux a daily driver. And I think with the coming reviews, let's wait and see how everything will unfold. And for us Linux enthusiasts and force lovers, we just hope that this is going to turn out well, and everything will just work for the good of the Linux community, because yeah, we love open source. I use Arc, by the way, and personally I would have preferred EndeavourOS for this, but as I said, it's not a matter of a distro or anything. It's just about how you set it up for Linux and all personal preferences. That's it, because for a Linux system you can turn it into anything. Let me know your comments. Let's continue this discussion in the comments. Like my video, share, and please subscribe. Help me reach my goal, and we'll continue growing together. Thank you all, and let's meet in the next review. Bye. Thank you guys.